All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. I'll ask you to maybe make your way to your seats so we can go ahead and get started. All right, and I also want to make sure too that folks that are with us remotely can hear me. If you can just give me a message in the chat, that would be useful. Gotta be closer. Okay. All right. Better? Oh, Xavier? I think we're getting audio through this too. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. All right. We'll try this again. All right, great to see so many of you here in Boston. So a big welcome, whether you are new to Boston or coming back to familiar grounds. We're really thrilled to have all of you here. We've got a full and exciting day ahead today. And to help kick things off, I'm delighted to introduce someone that really needs no introduction to this community, Diane Keogh, the Executive Director of the i2b2 Transmart Foundation. She's going to share a few words of welcome and kind of set the tone for what's ahead today.
Thank you, Mark. Everyone can hear me, right? Because I am speaking into the mic. So welcome for the folks in the room and welcome to everyone on Zoom. I apologize for the people in Boston. The June gloom, it reminds me of my days when I grew up in Southern California when June was like this. It's normally not like this in Boston, but I think nothing is normal these days, so here you go. The weather's not either. So I am going to be really quick here. I have a couple of remarks that are mostly thank yous. I'm not going to be able to say thank you to everyone that deserves a thank you, but y'all know who you are. So first I want to thank the event sponsors. So Chartis, which is a new sponsor to us, and they'll be talking to you a little bit later today. Dell Technology and Harvard Catalyst for sponsoring this event. So thanks to those folks. And then, of course, I always want to thank the board of directors. This is an absolute awesome group of people who guide us every step of the way. And we have 2 open board seats right now. So if anyone is interested in nominating somebody for one of those board seats, please let me know. We'll be sending out an announcement in the coming weeks as well to open that up. Again, another thank you to our general foundation sponsors who provide some financial and in-kind support. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor, there's I think a QR code on your table. Please reach out. Very important folks to us. Of course, one more thank you, a couple more thank yous. Desiree and Mark, who are the unsung heroes of this conference, who help me every step of the way and make me look good. And I appreciate all of their help. And then one more thank you, a special recognition to somebody. And Dave, you're gonna have to stand up. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to stand up. Dave Diamond. Dave joined the i2b2 board of directors in 2020 and really bringing his expertise as chief innovation officer for Dell Technology to the foundation board, which was a really unique skill and made us really think about things differently. Dave played a pivotal role in facilitating the 5-year Dell grant that we're in the midst of, and that funding and that support really fueled a lot of the groundbreaking advances that are integrated into i2b2 today. These are things that we've talked about over the past couple of years, and we'll talk about more today. So the really exciting news here is that Dave will continue to support the i2b2 Foundation in a new role as strategic advisor, helping us to really shape the foundation and the platform moving forward. So thank you, Dave, for your visionary leadership and ongoing contributions. Yes, you can sit down. No, Dave. No, just kidding. All right, real quick, for little meeting logistics for the folks that are attending in person. There's a small conference room on this floor, A302. I think it's on the other end. If you need to get out and make a phone call or something like that, that's available for you. Restrooms are available on both ends of the buildings on every floor. So if there's a line during break, you can find another one easily. If you want to follow the chat or the Q&A for the online folks, because I have to tell you, we had 560 registrations for this conference this year. People are, I don't exactly know why it doubled. I think people want to be together and find out what's going on, but I think there's also this sense of people wanting to be together. But anyway, half of those people are remote. So if you want to follow their chat or their Q&A, you can join the Zoom. Information's on your table. Please, if you're going to make a comment or ask a question, there's microphones in the front of the room. If you don't use the microphone, the folks on Zoom won't be able to hear you. So we want to make a good experience for them. We're going to ask for your to fill out a survey if you can. There's a code on your table as well. Feedback is super important to us. If you drove to Simmons and you parked in the Simmons parking lot, see Desiree at the end. She can give you a discount ticket. And all sessions will be recorded, and all of the materials, including the slides, will be available on our website within a couple of weeks, so you don't have to do screenshots and worry about that. For the remote attendees, please use the Q&A for questions. It's easier for us to track that and chat for comments. The in-person questions will be answered first. And if we can't get to your question for the remote user or even the in-person folks, you can check in with the speaker directly. All of the contact information is on our website. Remote users are muted, but you're able to unmute if you want to expand. Day 2, this information I think is on your table as well. If you're going to participate in the Day 2 large language model search for patient notes workshop, there is some pre-work that needs to be done, so you might want to take a look at that and some prerequisites. And there's folks that can help you with that even tomorrow if you don't get to it today. All right, so my last slide here, I want to introduce somebody very special to the foundation, Dr. Gil Ullman. He will be introducing our keynote speaker. Gil actually has been part of the board of directors for the original Transmart Foundation since 2014 and continues on the board today. He also serves on the i2b2 executive committee. If I were to give you more information or read a bio of Dr. Ullman, we would still be sitting here at 5 o'clock. So he's a real legend. But I will say, come on up, Gil. He's a professor of computational medicine and bioinformatics, internal medicine, human genetics, and public health at the University of Michigan. So hand this over to Gil. Thank you.
Thank you.